Monday morning. Been beautiful. I'm being a little sarcastic because, well, not really. I kind of like the snow, but got up to this. A little bit of snow. Still cloudy, so it looks like we might get more. But more importantly, I wanted to show y'all why I haven't really posted, but I will be posting soon. So stay tuned. Thank you for tuning in. Whenever people do tune in, this is the current condition of Reaper. I painted some parts, so I have a little bit of overspray on the car. I will clean it off. No big deal. It's just like dust. But it's got a nice reddish tint to it now. I did have the motor covered, so I didn't want to get any dust in there. That was an important part about it. Let's see. Got the trunk cleaned up a little bit. And take the battery out. It's dead anyway, so I'm gonna have that charged. If anybody got a deal on some subs, let me know, because that's what I had in there. It's decent for just have a little bit of something, but want something better. Here's the centers all cleaned up, ready for their new owner. Let's see. Oh, show off the brakes. There's a Jag brakes all painted and ready to be put back together. I just need to get the rotors and pads, and they'll be all good to go. I am still debating on what stickers I'm gonna put on it. If it's from the feedback I got, it looks like it's gonna be the OEM type sticker, which has green on it. These are the old clips. The new brakes are gonna come with new clips, so the sticker will go here. The calipers are all red. I did have all red on my last LS, and they had the OEM one, which if you go on my community, there's there's 3 pictures. One of them has a red with the OEM sticker, and I liked it but didn't, because it doesn't really go with my black and red theme. So that's why I'm kind of leaning towards the red. So this basically goes right here. I can color match this or paint it a different color and then put the sticker on there. I'm still debating on it, but we'll see. But yeah, the new pads come with new ones of these, where that's where the sticker comes. There is a plaque that's supposed to come that you can put over this, but I found some on eBay. They want like 220 bucks just for 2 little plates. Yeah, no, I don't want it that bad. So here's the motor. As far as the motor, not looking at doing anything really to it this off season. I did have the aluminum thermostat housing right there. Ran it for, I want to say, at least a month, good month. Temperatures were good. I think I still needed to do some bleeding, like I mentioned in one of my other videos. The only thing that I don't like about this is it doesn't have the fill cap right here, so it's not like you can add fluid right there, which that's how I used to fill it and then bleed it. You open up that cap and the coolant bottle to level it off, then you close it and then bleed the car, obviously. But that's the only thing I don't really like about the aluminum thermostat housing. Let me go on and take off this cover. It is a Jaguar cover, in case anybody's wondering. right. Let's see. So with the aluminum thermostat housing, the aluminum thermostat housing. Let's see. So normally there's a hose, which I believe I have it. Yep. Freaking have hoses everywhere. And so this little hose, sorry, kind of went this way and that way. So this little hose is supposed to go right here. So it goes from that to this. It's a really stupid design if you ask me. So you got coolant that comes out here, it goes through this little hose, goes into here underneath the throttle body, goes under the throttle body, comes out, and then there's a hose that loops down, which I don't have it, but you can't see. Loops down, comes back around, and goes into the back of the neck. Right back there somewhere. Sorry, I'm all over the place. So that hose, if you have leaking coolant, sometimes lower part right here, like right underneath where your windshield is, if you see fluid down there, it's most likely going to be that hose, which is the hose that connects on the other side of this one. It runs underneath the throttle body and it goes right to the back of the neck. So that hose is discontinued. You can't buy that hose no more. So what I've normally done is going to the junkyard and find a LS that has lower miles. If you can find an LS and try to have it be low miles, you can find that hose. Should still be in good condition. This one was from the parts yard. It's good condition. I try to snag things up when I can because you never know when you're going to need it. So I bypassed that with this new thermostat housing and bought this hose on, I think it was Amazon. It's rated for high temperatures. Let's see, I ran it straight from here on this side of the motor, on the passenger side, gave it some slack so it didn't kink, and then brought it right to the back of the neck. So instead of using one hose right here, go through the throttle body, then another hose over here, bypassed all that and just took it straight. So far it's been going great. Like I said, I probably still have to bleed it because the temperatures were good, but every now and then they'd want to raise up a little bit. So once I start driving it again, I'm gonna bleed it again, make sure I top it off, bleed it again. But yeah, this is a hose that's supposed to go here. I bypassed that, this whole throttle body coolant dual, took it straight in. But this aluminum thermostat housing is amazing. I love anything that's aluminum. I still need to get this one aluminum and this one because we do have options for those on the Gen 2 Lincolns. So I should have videos on how to remove them and stuff. I'm gonna check my videos. I have a playlist that has most of my videos on how to change stuff. There's a video on how I did my front cover. I removed everything, replaced the gaskets, and put it all together. So there's tips on that. Let's see. I do have D2 coilovers, but this off season I am going to try to find, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna try to find somebody to install my bag kit. Oh, there's my hat. So I do have the bag kit that is for the D2 coilovers. Got 2 compressors, and then the tank is up there. So I will be bagging my car. Not sure when. Because it's seeming really hard to find somebody to do it. It's one thing I don't really want to do. I don't mess with the lines. I want it professionally done, and I am not a professional. So that's what I'm gonna be working on. The rims, thinking about powder coating them. I don't know if anybody has input on it, but what I was thinking about doing. So right now they're two-toned, but it's like this. I don't want to say like silverish look, and then the black is matte. So I want to keep the matte look, but I want to do the front and then this lip red, just to make it pop a little bit more. But that was my secret for next year. I know nobody's really watching this, so whoever saw it. Whoever knows about it is gonna know about it, and then next year it'll just be a surprise to the rest of the world. I am working on getting new seats because the seat cover look is cool. I like the theme, the look, but nah. You go to car meets and car shows and shit, the seat cover look is just not it. So the reason I have seat covers, and excuse my mess, I have shit like that. So and the driver's seat is even worse. So looking at getting new seats. There's something I didn't know I needed. So yeah, it's still a project. It looks cool. The outside is almost done. It's very dirty because I've had it in the garage for about a month. I was driving the other one. Who wants to see the other one? Raise your hands. I'm just kidding. So do have another one for a couple more days. There is the other one. Covered in snow for right now. That one is a 06. This one, Reaper, is a 05 LSE. And for whoever, I did add the 02 LSE side skirts. But whoever says, oh, that's just a 06, that's not LSE. It says so right there. It's LSE. Came with the all red tails, which is the difference between 05 LSE and 06. The badge, the tails. What else was it? The grill. You know, I gotta have my McLaren. I can't have no stock grill. That's just me. But so yeah, that's what I got going on today. Well, not today, but this off season. Doing the Jaguar brake upgrade. Oh, they're just so beautiful. That's the fronts, and then I have the rears over here, which I had to touch up. Freaking scratched them putting them in there. If anybody knows somebody that has some better subs, let me know, please. The Jaguar Senta is ready for the extra parts everywhere. Yeah, well, that's not too bad. I need my hat. Freaking cold out here. Well, if anybody needs some bow covers, let me know. I do have also a front cover. They're actually off of this motor. I had extra ones, so I painted them. And when I took the old ones off, I just slapped the new painted ones on there. Well, not new, but new to me. But yeah, take it easy. See y'all later.